strippers too. A lot of them strippers.
Yeah.
Be having men.
Yep. So,
But the vast majority of men can't stomach it. There's a special type of weirdo that can, but most men can't. And it's always crazy to me that men don't want to take whore seriously or really commit to a whore, but they still have sex with them.
So I took some towels and I started wrapping the towels around my knuckles.
Oh shit!
And I started beating them up.
He was like,
I started throwing them things at him. Look, hey, I was fighting for slavery.
You should go talk to him because talking to me, I'm gonna go tell him.
right. Bitch, I never liked you anyway.
I ain't like your ass no way. Take your ass home. I ain't never liked you in the first place.
Right. I've been waiting for this. Go ahead. Tell me.
I've been telling him you was a piece of shit.
Let me tell you what this chick said.
I told you about this bitch, Ariana.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Something they looking for me, them pussies they never did.
We got the jizzle in the building, shooters in the background. Let a nigga step Mossberg sitting back down. Once they do the book, fuck niggas, yeah, I'm back now. Let everybody start, bunch of funny niggas fat now. Dope game silly, all these plugs turn to rats now. Free shit's nitty, all these frauds want rap now. 20 throw his dukes up, try and meet his death. Put the G's in your swag, made it cool to wreck and set. All my niggas heavy head, play with heavy metal gear. Chest shot it, burn his body like Patron the Belvedere. Talk about it in they rap, but these pussies never there. Real recognize real, I look familiar everywhere. That's why they see me on the TV, banging on my CD. Getting to that money like I'm bagging up some OZ. Scratching and surviving, now I'm stacking and supplying. Boys flowing through the city and these haters can't deny it.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, them pussies they never did.
It's still boss where I come from. Frauds where you be at. I'm on Delaware where pussies don't really be at. I rack the bag that the place is OT at. Different forklift, them killers don't need ski masks. Shout to Dumb City where Boob and KB at. 20 money baby, the dub is where they react. Project money, the bucket, the 2-6. Bring the shouts to KG, plus Grams and Larry Lips. Couple shooters out 40, go to war for me. Yellow with the purple, throw it back, grab Ori. Most of the monster, 2 Life Esco. Giving out funk work, crab claw, let's go. We round like the West Coast, talking ain't the topic. Shooting like pool, 8 ball, corner pocket. Airplane mode on you niggas, I'm the pilot. I-95, 302, we get it poppin'.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, them pussies they never did.
I got some niggas in the box with the ox walking the wreck yard. Doused to be near while they move on my baby Randolph. Certified goons all down for some shooting. Bill for John Jay, them crackers uptown roofed them. Can't forget Flies, Larry Lips, and G-Wise. Breeze with it is all the ox and they salam. Northern been the same since Ant got all the time. Damn, JJ, she was triple, what you doing? The pig told him Damo, Bam got an elbow. Jerry took a plea for the 7 but got railroad. The feds grabbed repo, Nav kept the G-Do. Leak was getting money but the Jacks miss Rico. Bert, that's my people, live by the G-Code. Who got 8 but they rock KG though. Box can't come home, Shan on death row. Moves took the feds but PA wouldn't let go.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, them pussies they never did.
Hello. What's going on, everybody, man? God damn it. Man, that song never gets old.
No, kind of a cut, sir.
That song never gets old, man. Who we got in the chat? We got shout out to Parat Desire, shout out to Just Starting Paint, shout out to Aharon, Yahweh Preaching Officer of 50. Yeah, that's checking in from Pittsburgh. All right. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Man, we got Shabar in here. What's up, Shabar, man?
Hey,
Shalom,
man,
Lord
drop a bomb for him. Boom.
So what's the deal with the background, man? You didn't upgrade it at the crib.
Coming with Cub, man. Getting ready, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. 2024, we going technical.
Hey, so damn, yo, you can don't forget to play that new skit that you did too.
Come on, I got it queued up.
Yeah. So Trooper Nahalia, what's going on, Nahalia, man? What's been going on, man?
Hey,
how you been, man? What's been going down, man? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm as y'all can see, I'm not and you know, we're not in the studio. I'm actually out here in Salt Lake City.
Hey,
I'm in Utah right now.
You out there with Karl Malone and Stockton and all the other white boys.
Yeah. I haven't seen a black person.
Basketball. That was one basketball team that I think only had one black boy on it.
I haven't seen a black person since I've been here.
Damn, for real. Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. It's definitely like a white city.
Word. Are they nice out there that when they see you, they be like, oh man, a big one?
No, they just it's some Hispanics out here though. It's Hispanics out here. Yeah. That was the one that put bacon on my damn sandwich.
He said, yeah, let me get that chicken cheese.
Yeah, I ordered a chicken sandwich. It came with, look, let me just say this too. It's spiritual. It gotta be.
Right.
It gotta be a spiritual thing. Because how is that good on a chicken sandwich?
You know what? I don't recall having a bacon chicken sandwich. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's like
I don't think I ever did a bacon cheese. Yeah.
Fly,
no, sir, I never did that.
Parada said fly and what? Fly and mock. And mock? Milk? Fly and milk?
Fly and mock.
It might be a little typo. But yeah, I'm in a stinking dirty hotel. I'm in a good stinking dirty hotel. You know what I mean? Because when I come to a city, I like to get the good
the motel.
You know, yeah, to find out what the city is like. And I'm in a real stinking nasty Super 8. Yeah, I thought, but you know what? It's weird because in some places, Super 8s are clean.
Right.
And then, because I went to a Super 8 that was like, I was surprised at how clean it was. And then this one here is about a 2-star.
Damn.
Yeah, it's about 2.
Oh, shoot. Well, I mean, if you see a roach, I don't think it's a 2-star unless you've seen a roach. Well,
I haven't seen a roach, but I pulled the couch out. I pulled the couch out because I had the couch, and it had it's dirt and cobwebs and stuff behind the couch, so they don't pull the couch out to clean behind.
Yeah, they don't pull the couch out and clean behind the couch. Damn, you pull the couch out and be a cat up in that joint like that.
Say, look, so you know how underneath the bed got to look.
Right.
Then,
damn.
Let me just show you hold on real quick. I'm gonna show you the microwave.
Oh shoot. Oh damn, that's an old. It still got the knobs. Yo, it still got the knobs.
So that kind of, so that'll kind of, let you know what. That kind of let you know, but that'll kind of let you know where I'm at with it, though. You know what I'm saying?
That joint let you know every second that joint cooking.
It worked, though. You know what I'm saying? It worked. It definitely worked, but it's not digital. It's crazy,
right?
Man. But but what I will say is that the weather's definitely nice out here. I mean, it feels like a spring night.
Oh shoot!
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot! Yeah, because it's cold out here, man. It's cold out this camp, man. I ain't leave the crib today. You know
I was thinking that probably. I was thinking that probably it's because I'm closer to the west. I'm closer to west by being here. You know what I mean? Because I'm like at that top corner. I'm at that top left-hand corner of Utah. So it's like I'm about 5 hours from San Francisco, and I'm about 5 hours from Vegas. That's where I'm going tomorrow. I'm gonna go. Shout out to the Vegas camp. I'll be rolling through to see if y'all working on your art. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm gonna pull up. And see if you're working on your art. But you know, shout out to Captain Gadalhar, and
that's right.
You know, shout out to the West Coast, man.
But that's right.
The title of it was I put in the title was being a sovereign citizen won't get you free.
Right.
I know. I got it queued up. I just want to show everybody before we get into it, just to show y'all how important it is for sovereign citizens to, like, for Black people to even be following that type of stuff. Because when you when you follow that kind of stuff, like, and for the Black people that are teaching that, they really don't understand America, and they don't understand like where, like, the type of place. No, they really don't understand the oppressor. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because they think, okay, if the oppressor is if he could subjugate Black people, right, put Black people in slavery, you know, not and then keep them in slavery for 400 years, right? Then after they get free, put you make all kinds of Black codes, all kinds of laws that specifically target Black and brown people. Do all of that, kill you through the years, put drugs, everything in your hood, you know, be a total devil too, right? Somehow they're going to stick to law, and they're going to allow you to beat them with paperwork. I just don't get it. And for them to teach that to people is counterproductive, and it gets a lot of Black people hurt. So I'm gonna play this video. But you had wanted to say something? I'm sorry, Slugger.
No, you straight. No, it just cracks me up because I remember when I first was studying, you know, I was looking into some of that stuff too. You know what I mean? And I remember coming across like the understanding of like driving. You know what I mean? I remember I was studying a little bit about the driving and how the rules apply for driving. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they can't technically give you a ticket. You know what I mean? You pretty much can, you know, kind of do as you please, come and go as you please, and they can't really give you a ticket. And I remember one of the things that they used to say was, I'm using my right to travel freely. You know what I'm saying? So basically, as long as you wasn't traveling to a place to make money, you know what I'm saying, then they couldn't pull you over or give you a ticket for anything. You know what I mean? And I remember saying to myself, one day I'm going to use that line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just like when you see a lot of those traffic stops, they be out there for hours. Like, they'll pull you over and they'll have you out there for hours and hours. And I remember the one Joe on the board, he was at his car, and he just had the flag sitting out the window like this. He was like, they ain't got nothing on me. And he had the flag, and he was up Joe. He wasn't even looking at the cop. He was just like, look at the flag. And they had that boy out there for hours, man. You know what I'm saying? And eventually he got off. He still had to go to court. He still had to present everything. You know what I'm saying? But why waste all that time for going 5 miles over the speed limit? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's just best to just, you know what? I got diplomatic immunity.
I'm about to show you. Watch this. Hold on, I'm about to show you this video real quick.
Go.
All right.
Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. 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 I think Mr. Garner is going to represent himself. Am I correct, Mr. Garner?
I'm representing myself in what? I mean, first off, who's alleging these charges? That's what I'm curious about.
State of Michigan, City of Detroit.
Okay, well, if that's the case, there's a common law principle which states that for there to be a crime, there must be a victim. Corpus delicti. The state cannot be the injured party. And in the absence of a victim, there can be no crime.
How do you want to proceed, Mr. Garner?
Well, the court hasn't even established jurisdiction. I mean, in order for jurisdiction has to be established first, and there's no jurisdiction established. Once jurisdiction is challenged, that must be settled before charges can be brought.
All right, do you want to put that in a motion, sir?
As far as I'm concerned, any and all charges must be dismissed because there is no complaining witness. And the state cannot be.
That's your motion. I'm going to deny the motion. Okay. So all we're going to do now, we're not going to keep going back and forth. Either you take an offer or you set the matter for trial. Which one do you want?
Respectfully, in order for this to continue, there must be a complaining witness, and the state cannot be a complaining witness. Now, if I'm entitled to a fair trial, the law states there must be a victim. I'm just requesting, who is the victim? Who did I injure?
The citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
The state cannot be a victim. And if that's the case,
I said the citizens of the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan are the victims.
Okay, since we are on the record, all I'm asking for is the
okay. One last time. Now listen. Here's how it's going to go from this point on. If you don't answer the question that I asked specifically, then I'm going to hold you in contempt of court.
So you're telling me,
Mr. Garner. We're not going to have a conversation. Stop, sir. Now, that's the last time I'm going to ask you to speak
on the law. Is that what I'm hearing?
All right.
I'm asking.
I'm going to hold Mr. Garner in contempt of court. He is directly violating the court's order. I've given him ample time to answer the court's question, and he continues to refuse to do so. So now I'm going to hold you in contempt. And I'm going to sentence you to 30 days Wayne County Jail, no early release.
So that means that the court is just going to violate my rights because I'm defending myself? Is that what I'm hearing?
30 days, Wayne County Jail, no early release. That'll give you some chance and some time to read up on your rights, okay? I'm going to order you to turn yourself in today, Mr. Garner, to start that jail time, okay?
So I have a question.
I'm not answering any more of your questions. Turn yourself into the Wayne County Jail today.
So the court is going to be in direct violation of my rights in the law. Is that where we're standing?
That's how you feel. Wait a minute, Ms. Harris. I think Mr. Garner.
God dang.
He said, turn yourself in today. God damn.
Today.
Look, I want to be a sovereign citizen and I don't want to go to jail today, right now.
No, man. You're like, how far is that daggone jail cell, man? I gotta use my rights to travel freely.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, okay.
That's crazy.
Like, he don't have no time to get nothing in order.
No.
Like, you got to literally go to jail today, right now. After I get off this phone, I got to figure out what I'm going to do for my job. I got to figure out how I'm going to pay this rent. I got to figure out how I'm going to pay my bills, everything, because
30 days, bro.
No early release.
No early release. He basically, he shut the book on him right there. He shut the book on him. He basically told Bull, look, man, I ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say. The court ain't trying to hear nothing to say. Matter of fact, when you go to the jail, they not trying to hear what you got to say, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for you. I want my 30 days. Look. He packing up. He got the hand up saying goodbye. He done packed up. He ready to leave. He about to go on vacation for about 28 of them days just so he can get back in time to see you in court on the 30th.
That's crazy. Man. Like, and
man, see you.
And this is why we gotta stop listening to these sovereign citizens, man. You are not gonna beat the oppressor with paperwork. You're not gonna get. He does not care about the Constitution. He doesn't care about the laws. He doesn't care about any of that.
No.
So why do you think that he's gonna allow you, even though it was a black judge, he still is operating under the system? He's not going to let you come in and think that you're going to single-handedly take over the system with your knowledge of the law when it doesn't even matter. That you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Like it's okay. Is it worth going to jail like that to try to prove a point for 30 days? He probably would have been better off just taking it to trial.
What's crazy is that, and people might say, oh, because he a black. No, listen, man. Either way, like you coming on this man's job and you disrespecting his knowledge of what he knows. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you're not even going to get. I'm giving you the benefit and allowing you to go ahead and defend yourself, doing everything you need to do. But if I'm telling you I need something from you, you should be giving me my respect in my office. You see what I'm saying? And knowing that I know the law as well, that I know the law just as good as you may know the law, or even better. So the first thing he should have been was like, all right, he is the law, he is the judge. I have to listen to him. He's wanting some information from me. I need to make sure to give him that information. That's like a debate. Like when people come up and debate us, you know what I'm saying? If we having a debate with one another, of course you might say something and you thinking you know everything that's right, but we know it's right. You know what I'm saying? So you might say something and it's like, to us, it sounds foolish, but we give you the benefit. We'll let you sound stupid. You know what I mean? But then we're going to say, all right, well, then answer this question. And we ask you a question knowing you don't have the answer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we want the answer to the question.
Right.
Otherwise, we're not going to continue this conversation because you won't give me the answer to my damn question.
Right.
Why should I respect any information that you're bringing if you can't even answer a simple question that I know you don't know the answer to?
Right.
You know what I mean? To put you in your place so that you know to say, all right, you know what? Let me listen to what he's saying, and so we can have that dialogue. He wasn't trying to get a judge's respect, and you don't do that. Black judge, let alone a judge, period.
But you know what? He probably was right about the law. He probably was right. I'm pretty sure it's in there. Habeas delicti or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
It's probably there. And the law, it does say that, you don't have to have a driver's license unless it's a commercial license. But then there's the laws that's on the books, and then there's the laws that people commonly follow. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you like you go to when you on the road, technically you don't have to have a license unless you're a commercial, how they would say, a commercial driver, or traveling and different things that they say. They're probably right. It's probably in there, but they're not going to respect it because you don't have no power to enforce it. Right. So if it's their laws and they have the power to enforce it, then there's nothing that you could do without any power to enforce it. Now he probably now let's just say it was maybe a Chinese person or something like that, and they had the Chinese government to back him up, with whatever he was talking about. Maybe he would have a shot. But black people, when they try to do that, what ends up happening is the Lord is not with you when you try to be a sovereign citizen. The Lord ain't with you, and what's going to end up happening is you're going to get locked up. You're going to carry on things that doesn't even need to be carried out. And then also you're going to potentially cause other black people to get hurt because they think that you might have saw a couple of videos on social media where a sovereign citizen may have gotten away.
Right.
And really, they probably only got away was because the cop didn't feel like even getting into it.
Right.
They just didn't feel. They was like, whatever, man, just let them go. You know what I'm saying? And then you start to get like, well, we could do the same thing. And you see that that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, to be a sovereign citizen is like you're trying to beat the oppressor with paperwork. And tell me, like, anytime ever in history. Okay. Revolution, right? Revolution. So name me any revolution that a people have had that has never, and there's never been any bloodshed.
None.
There's been none. the French Revolution, the American Revolution, the Spanish Revolution, any revolution of any sort in history has always been with war and bloodshed. Right. There's never been a war. There's never been a revolution with paperwork.
God.
You know, you just like, hold on, hold on 1 second. This ain't gonna win our revolution. you don't want a revolution like that.
Right.
This ain't gonna win a revolution.
No,
like look, if you look right here, it says that you don't have. I can travel without a commercial license. See what I'm saying? Without a license.
You'd be like, hold on. This how you gonna win? This how you gonna win your revelation right here? You'd be like, hold on.
That's not no revolution, man. You can't have no revolution like that, man. Revolution is fought by it's fought by blood. It's fought by actual war. Now the scriptures say that our war is carnal, right? I mean, it's not carnal, right? So our warfare is different. It's like a warfare to say, okay, we're not going to sleep with white women. We're not going to use drugs. We're not going to break the law. We're not going to put ourselves in the position to have to break the law, to have to try to use, because it's a reason he's there in court.
Right.
He did something, you know what I mean, that he doesn't agree, that he thinks is not lawful for them to say to have him there. Because if you're going to court, it's something you did. I mean, what the hell is it? I guarantee if you got to the bottom of it, you're like, okay, so what is all this about, man? You know what I mean? He'd be like, yeah, man, they trying to tell me I had to have a license. Like, yeah, you in jail for 30 days? Look, man, it's not worth it, man. It's really not. Right. This dude had to go to jail today. Now, just think about what you got going on in your life now. I can't go to jail, like, at 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, we're in a different time zone.
Yeah. I can't go to jail, today, because I want to try to prove this point to this judge. He like, turn yourself in today. Like,
and he said what? He said no early release.
Yeah, no, because usually, like, when they hold you in contempt, usually they'll just let you roll after a little time. Right. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna make you do the whole 30 days. But they said no early release, so he got to stay in there for the month of March.
In there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so don't listen to that, man. We said that's worse than your mama telling you to go get the belt for a whooping. Yeah, they throw you in hell. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
But shout out to everybody, man, who's in here. We on a late night, man. Myself and we just had to do it. But so this whole thing with this woman, the whole thing, you said you sent to your skit that you did, the woman that was saying,
China Manai, I think it is. China Manai.
This is the thing, though. I hear what she's saying, right?
I hear
you, right?
Yeah, I hear.
But okay, and this might knock down some doors for you. But my thing is, of course, the test will come once she gets in the door.
Right.
And we'll see how much cooking and cleaning and shutting up she's doing. And then sometimes, people say stuff, of course, it's good, it's viral, it's pushback, of course, to what's out there. But, we'll see what happens when she gets to the bag.
I mean, first and foremost, it's a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? To actually have somebody sing a song. And now, of course, it's still got, some good ratchetness to it too. You know what I'm saying? It's still got that good, factor behind it. But it's just good to hear a woman actually say she cooks, she cleans. Because, there's been songs out before that talked about a woman, being a good homemaker and you know, she cleaning and she know how to cook and stuff like that. But it's that shut up.
Mm-hmm.
That part right there is really what makes the song for men. We've heard cook, clean, and have sex with a man before. We heard all that before. It's that last line that's like, ooh, it's a shock to the system. You know what I'm saying? It's a shock to the system. So I'm curious as to how many women are really going to pay attention to that part. You know what I mean? Because all that other stuff, they ain't got no problem with the song. It's that shut up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, even when my red, like I had to go into a discussion about it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Oh, so what? You think it's bad to cook? No. Isn't it? Oh, so you think it's bad to clean? No. What about the sex? No problem there. Oh, so it's just shut up.
Yeah, like the shut up. Like,
that's that like, shut up. That's just like, ooh. Because like even when you watch they did a little clip, whatever, and all her girlfriends was behind her. And it was like, she was like, you gotta know how to cook. The girls was like, yeah. You gotta know how to clean. Yeah. You definitely gotta know how to fuck. All the girls was like, yeah, we definitely know how to do that. And then she was like, and we shut up too.
Yeah, they were like, whoa, you ain't going too damn far now.
And the girls was like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the shut up. That's the shut up part. Yeah, you're right. It is the shut up.
It's a shut up. So I'm curious to see if women really listen to the men, if they really don't give a damn. They don't care about it. They don't give a damn about us, Cat.
Yeah, like I think that gets like right at the demon. You know what I'm saying? That zeroes right in on the demon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on, sir. Even in some of these men too.
Yeah,
you're gonna see a lot of simps coming out the woodworks defending that last line.
I don't want my woman to shut up.
I don't want her to shut up.
Look, I like the woman I like the woman in what's that called? Coming to America, that was hopping and barking like a dog.
Yeah.
They made her seem like she was stupid. Right. And then the second one too. The second one was like that.
She made it always in the second one. She's like, Rrr.
Yeah. It's like they make it seem like that was stupid, but it really wasn't.
Right.
But man, you know what? I'm Salaki. I'm just thinking about this chair that I'm sitting in. Like how many people probably was probably fucking in this chair? Like how many people was probably fucking in this chair? This shit is nasty, man. Hotel rooms is fucking nasty, man.
Yo, Cat over there scratching me. Like, why my back itch?
Yeah, like the bed. I don't sleep. I sleep on the top of the cover. I don't get in the sheets.
You don't get under.
Nah, I got my own blanket. I sleep on the top. Right. I have my own blanket and I got my own pillow. I got my own pillow that I put on the top of the other pillow to sleep on. Like I don't sleep like in the covers. Like, you know, like this floor looks like this floor like it got like spots on the floor. It look like Big Pun's dinner napkin.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yo, what you?
Yeah. It kind of got a smell in here too, like Rick Ross's tour bus.
Damn. Smell like ass and blunts.
Like hotel rooms is fucking nasty, man.
Smell like OE and crotch.
That's why I don't mind paying. Like this is like I actually came to this one because it was really wasn't nobody in the parking lot. Now I understand why, but I was able to park my truck in the parking lot. You know what I mean, and take up a lot of space. But like I don't mind paying like the $1.30. You know, paying a $1.30, like like a $1.20, $1.30. That's gonna get you in like the Holiday Inn, like the Holiday Inn or like the Comfort Inn or something like that. That's, you know, more upscale or whatever. But you know, I guess that can get a little bit expensive after a while too.
Or after days and days of, you know what I mean, being in there. You know what I mean? But good night. That's
And
crazy.
like, I was in Vegas at the Strat Hotel.
Like Rick Ross tour bus. Yo, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it got like a little Melody. You see the microwave.
Yo, that microwave is horrendous, man.
That
like, microwave is. You didn't even have to show me the inside. I just seen the knobs, man. I seen the color. Isn't it supposed to be white? That joint is like that.
Brown.
It's yellow book. It's yellow book yellow, man.
Yeah, it's brown, man. It's like
it look like the old phone book over that joint, man.
And the furniture is old.
Right.
Like the furniture, like it got old furniture in here. I'm like when I came in here, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been in some Super 8s that were like
real nice, yeah.
Yeah, that were like, decent, but this one is like it's like a hood hotel. It's like one step up from crack, like a crack hotel.
Damn.
Like maybe
one. See what, I'm gonna have to hook you up with the kit. My rib, she got a kit that she takes. You know what I mean? When we go to the hotel, and how to check for like bed bugs and all different types of stuff. It's a flashlight that she'll pull out. And I tell you, if she see one dot, we out of there. She's like, we ain't staying here.
Ain't no bed bugs in here.
Nah. What you talking about, man? Ain't no bed bugs up in this camp.
No bed bugs in here, man. It's all good.
Them Jones waiting for you to come in there like, I'm trying to travel with you. Where you going? I'm trying to use my right to travel freely. You got sovereign citizen. You got sovereign citizen bed bugs up in there.
No, that's funny. That's funny. So it's like, so it's like, what? Like,
oh shit!
I just be thinking about it, like, you know what I'm saying. Even like when you watch like use like a towel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that towel, the hotel towels. That towel's been in somebody's ass. And you be just like this here.
Yo.
That's been in somebody's ass.
Nigga, brothers be stealing the towels out the daggone hotel and take them joints home.
Yeah.
And wash them and wondering why I got brown spots on it.
Yeah, man, they be on it, man. They be on it. That they be checking now. Like they hold that deposit now. You take them towels.
That's real.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
I remember. Oh, you guys are.
Nah, go ahead.
No. I remember back in the day, like we used to take it. Like it seemed like we used to always go to the hotel when it was like some type of event. You know what I mean? Like like the Greek Nick or something like that. And you would take the towel, the long towel. You know what I'm saying? And you would take that with you, and you put that joint in your pocket, whatever. And you at the picnic, you rolling around and everything, and you wiping your sweat off. And then later on, when you get back to the hotel, you look at that damn towel, you like, the heck is all these brown spots?
Oh.
Where the heck this spot come from, man? That's because they probably painting them joints, man.
That's disgusting, man.
Snap!
So Nature Boy was guilty on all 5.
Oh snap!
Yeah. So
damn, that's crazy.
They just making an example out of him.
Yep.
They're making an example out of him because they don't want niggas doing that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Being like cult leaders and stuff like that. I mean, he was tripping, man. I seen like a video, like a put together video where he was like, he had niggas like, I watched like the interviews between Eliana and this dude named Solar Mind or whatever. They were like a couple of people from, they were a couple people out of his, his camp or whatever. And they were on like the Blue Couch or whatever, the Real Life Street Stars podcast. And they were talking about he was talking about how them people actually thought he was God.
Yeah.
They actually thought he was God. And they said when he would finish eating, his food, like the other like men in the camp or whatever, they would come and finish off his food and like lick the spoon and all that, so they could try to get his DNA in there. And
yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, and he said that he used to make the women take spiritual baths, so the sisters had to all, you know, take baths together, showers together. Yeah, he was tripping.
He was a sexual deviant, man.
Yeah.
Did he say some crazy stuff? He was like, yeah, you know, I walk around naked and I let my kids touch my penis or something like that. Wasn't he saying crazy stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what was the because sis said he got life plus 10 years.
Yeah, well, so I don't know if he got life. Like, how would he get life? He didn't kill nobody.
Right.
So I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I would have to get like, yeah.
The sister would have to tell us like exactly what he was found. Hold on, I'll see if I can look it up.
Yeah, because like wasn't it something like he was holding people captive, like kidnapping or something like that? Wasn't it
I'm not sure.
Crazy stuff like that? Like, what did he do?
Nature Boy.
That's crazy. Oh, she said she watched the trial. It was a whole trial? Dang, I didn't even know Bull was on. I didn't know nothing about that.
Oh, guilty of rape. He was guilty of rape, false imprisonment, and sharing 3 pieces of sexually explicit content on social media. Oh, he now faces a possible sentence of life in prison without parole. But I doubt they're gonna give him life in prison without parole.
You probably give like 30 years. Probably give him an R. Kelly sentence.
Yeah, they'll probably do something. Because he still has power. You know what I mean? He still has power. You know, amongst those people because they're still supporters or whatever. But it just shows you like everybody who was like out there that's like came across the ISUPK or whatever. They all fail. You know what I'm saying? Like when you look at like what's that one nigga name? The one nigga, Young Pharaoh. He's crazy as hell.
Yeah, he on some stuff. The boy Polite.
Polite's in jail. This nigga, Nature Boy is about to go to jail. Well, he's already in jail, but he about to get sentenced or whatever eventually. And then, you know, Shaka, you know, that nigga, you know, he's gone. Who else do they got, man? The conscious community just fell apart.
They dwindling. They better watch what they say. They better watch what they say against the UPK, man.
And that's what be making me like, you know, not really. No, I really don't have like no. Like I don't know if mercy is the best word to say, but like I don't really be like seeing why like brothers be like, you know, brothers that notices the truth and they and sisters too as well, and then it's like you still like on the fence about, you know, fully committing yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like
come on.
Like what you going what more proof do you need?
What more do you need? Right.
I think because all that's going to happen because like all you see that happens right in the conscious community. What happens is it just every like 2 months a new nigga pop up. You know what I'm talking about? Like a new nigga pops up that debates Cap.
Right.
That's all it is.
And they debate on the same subjects.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it seemed like Cap get more and more like. I remember back in the day, he used to be like, he'll be getting like wild with him. Now he just be like, when his Cap turn, like they be going in like, yeah, because you know what I mean. Jesus, the God is his father, and he be going in, and they come at the Cap and be like, all right, so you know what I mean. What you gotta know is
yeah.
So if you read Matthew chapter 1 and verse 1, it says it. You know, like
it's like this shit is getting redundant.
Yeah,
like the conscious community they've been running it back like so many. They be like, so okay, let's break it down. So Esau he came from Jacob, right? Like I mean Isaac, right? And Isaac is a Hebrew, right? So how wouldn't he be black? It's like man, they've been answering it. They've been asking those same questions, man. I mean, forever, and it just shows you like that we just don't want to follow anything. We just want to do what we want to do, and because of that, we stay where we at. That's really what it is, man. You know, we stay where we at. Even the niggas who got money, you know, it's still the same. Hold on, Judge, what?
It says a judge sentenced alleged cult leader Elijah Bishop to life without parole plus 10 years after a jury found him guilty of rape and other charges today. So they made a decision basically.
Right, but what I was the reason I was saying that with the sister is because usually when you blow trial, they don't sentence you the same day. You usually come back for sentencing. You know what I mean? Like after you blow trial, they say, okay, all right, so the day whatever such and such is going to be sentencing. I'm not saying the sister's wrong. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I never seen it like that. It was just like you get convicted and then you come back and then you get sentenced. Like they say, okay, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Let me see.
They trying to make an example of your boy.
Yeah. The defendant has the right to be sentenced in no fewer than 2 nor any more than 45 days following conviction. Okay, it says in a criminal case, after a verdict of guilty or a plea of guilty, the defendant has the right to be sentenced in no fewer than 2 nor any more than 45 days following conviction. If the defendant chooses, he or she may waive that time and may be sentenced on the day of conviction or the day of the plea. Yeah, so he said, tell me right now, I don't want to wait.
He probably did that. Knowing him, I'm 3 God. Everybody up.
Down. Yeah, he was tripping, man.
When you going down, bro?
Like he was just a weird dude, man. He was weird. And then he went, I seen one video where they tried to all go into the club, and he tried to go into the club like with the feather and all that shit. And they was like, nah, get your goofy ass up out of here, man. You ain't going to no damn club looking like that.
Right. And he almost got 2 more fouls that day until they seen them girls act up.
Yeah.
Because remember, he got around the corner and he had the girls with him, and 2 girls rolled up on him, and they was like, "Oh, okay, I like that black love stuff." And then he was like, "Yeah, these are all my ribs. Everybody, get on your knees and face the wall."
Yeah.
The 2 girls was like, "Nah, that's you tripping."
But then those would be the same women that would be like, "They hate women." Yeah,
right.
But you'll go there because he said that you can smoke and you can have sex, you can do anything the hell you want to do. So you'll deal with the abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be wild to me, man. That'd be crazy, man.
Yeah, they'll go over there and be submissive to him. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. And
that's crazy.
That's what we living in, man. That's America, man. You know, they showed Trump went down to the border, right? Trump went down to the border. And now Joe Biden tried to go down to the border too. And they was like, people like seeing right through it because they was talking about it today. I was watching on the news and they said that that Trump went down to the border, right? And the reason that Biden went down there was because he was under pressure, you know. So now, you know, your opponent is down there and now so he goes in there and Biden is I don't see how people would even elect him as a president because I mean he walks around with a damn baseball cap on and damn those damn what are they called those state trooper glasses You know what I mean? Those
Right.
black shit. Like, what kind of president looks like that? He looks like an old man that just came from a country club. And then apparently he doesn't want to debate Trump. He doesn't want to debate Trump at all. Because I realize one of the reasons why. And I'm not saying that this is the only reason why, but I say that this is one of the reasons why. And I know it's one of the reasons why. Because he probably feels that he doesn't even need to debate Trump because he already has black people behind on his side.
He thinks so.
Yeah.
He thinks so.
Like,
you know what I mean? But
yeah, right.
Yeah, Trump actually it's a lot of people that is dissatisfied with Biden in his presidency, Kamala Harris and her, whatever she's doing. You know what I mean? And Biden is showing so much age, man. It don't even look like he would make it another 4 years. I'd be shocked. Honestly, I'd be shocked if they vote him in again. I would be shocked if Biden wins. If Trump wins, I wouldn't be shocked at all. I kind of agree with the generals. I believe that he'll get into office and he'll find a way to stay in office.
Trump is basically he's already the president.
Huh.
You know what I mean? He's been the president for the last 4 years. He's been actively campaigning while there's been a sitting president.
Right.
For the last 4 years, he's been campaigning. He's been having rallies. He's been being consistent for the whole 4 years that Biden has been in office.
Okay.
And now, he's going to be the president again. And I called it years ago. I said, watch he be the president again. And I can call the person that I told too. I told him to mark my word. And so here we are again. He's already the president. And then guess what? This is the thing, right? Now, he's down at the border, right? Because this will happen. A couple of the migrants that came over, a couple of them committed some crimes already. One of them was a Venezuelan man who I think he tried to rape and he killed a white woman on a white woman on Georgia in Georgia, on the campus or some shit. And I'm like, man, there's always got to be one nigga that's how you know they Israel, because there got to be one nigga that got to do something stupid, and they honing in on the shit, and that's going to be one of the biggest things Trump was down there speaking on was look at when they coming over here. Look, one of them killed a white girl. You know what I mean? And this white girl, was a good in their eyes, a good she was a student, she was a good person, and she, in their eyes, was a good person, and this migrant comes over and he snatches her, and then he ends up killing her, and they're like, well, look at that, see, this is the reason why. And it's and that's what I'm saying. If Issachar over here, you got to come over here. You can't be coming over here killing white women.
Nah.
Even niggas know that.
Yeah.
You can't do that, because what's going to end up happening is if that type of stuff keeps happening, they're going to deport they're going to deport people, and other people have to suffer because of the actions of just a few people.
Come.
Yeah.
Come. And you know that's exactly what they're banking on. You know what I mean? They're banking on somebody to come over here, act a fool, just so that they can say, see, you know what I mean? We try to tell y'all, we try to warn y'all. We gave these people a chance. We brought them over here. We set them up right, knowing they ain't set them up right. They put them in worse conditions in some cases, you know what I mean? And just pretty much just piled them in and left them.
A lot of them
to themselves.
And then, you know what? A lot of them ain't even Hispanic, man. A lot of them is African, East Indian. They're all different kinds of races of people, but they just keep trying to put it on the Hispanic brothers and sisters because, that's just always the scapegoat. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, it's all BS, man. And I hope those brothers, man, get over here and because it's plenty of land for people. I think they just don't want to give them land that is out here. I think that's what it with more so where they try to say that the world is overpopulated. It's not overpopulated. It's just everybody's in one spot. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when I be driving through the mountains, man, it's land, it's millions of acres of land. I mean, it's land beyond your belief. More, I mean, you could go, like when you coming through Wyoming, you can go for 6 hours and not see nothing. 6-7 hours and won't see nothing. So it's like, where is this? All you got to do is build it up. I mean, just as quick as they building up Ellis Island and all that other kind of stuff, that's all you would have to do. You just have to come out here. You would have to have a work crew on it to just build it up to where they can have running water and build it up to where they could actually have the land to be able to cultivate it and then be able to have the housing that they need. But they won't do it because a lot of those, you know, white people that, I'll say it just like that, a lot of those white people that are in those, that do have land, like in Utah, like some white dude that owned 30,000 acres or, you know, or something like that. They're not going to want them there.
Right.
And that's where the issue is going to be. Like, man, this like when you see like the America, because I get a chance to see like America is just unfair. It's just an unfair place. It really is. Like, they'll stick black people in the worst part of the ghetto and in every inner city in America, while there's millions and millions and millions of acres out here that nobody's even using.
Right.
And they won't.
Well, that's because we got to make sure that we check the lands and make sure it's good grounds, and we got to dig underneath the earth to make sure that, you know what I mean, a house can be set up. Man, shut up. You know what I mean? You scared to dig in those lands because you might dig up some of them Indians that you buried over there.
Yeah, they look, man. They got land. They got the money to give black people for reparations. They got the land. They could do it. They got everything that would constitute them giving you back what was stolen from you. They could do it today or tomorrow. The problem is they're not going to do it, no matter how much you like. The Lord knew what He was doing when He put us under white people. He knew exactly what He was doing. Because those are the people that's not going to give a damn. It's like talking to a snake, a deaf adder that doesn't have ears. You know, they're not going to hear you at all. So it's like, it's pointless to try to. Knock had said something to me today, right? I was talking to Knock, Officer Knock, and he said, because I was listening to Malcolm X. I was listening to Malcolm X's autobiography, right? I'm almost through the whole autobiography. It goes in more detail than the movie. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The Malcolm X movie. Now, there's parts in the book that you can see they took to make the adaptation to the actual movie, right? Like when Shorty was around and different things like that. But like it goes deeper into West Indian Archie. You know, Western Indian Archie. It goes way deeper. But one of the things that that I was, you know, when I was listening to it, and he was talking about the Nation of Islam, Malcolm X basically saying that, you know, the Nation of Islam, they had grocery stores, you know what I mean? They had grocery stores, they had restaurants, they had all kinds of stuff, right? So I was talking to Knock about it today, and I'm like, you know, that kind of stuff, like, why can't we do that now? You know what I'm saying? And one thing that he said that was heavy, he was saying because back then we were further away from the oppressor, so we knew who our enemy was. But then he said now we're too close to him now, and we don't even know them, we don't even see him as an enemy. So that's why, like a Jay-Z, like you wonder why, like, and I keep saying Jay-Z, I don't really mean to just keep using him as an example, but what I'm really trying to say is people that have money in Israel who are, you know, rich and all that kind of stuff. How come nobody came together and said, all right, well, let's put our money together and let's make a Whole Foods. Let's get a grocery store that we can give good food to our people so that they don't have to be eating food from these food deserts, like Save-A-Lot. You know what I mean? They don't have to eat this type
because they know that if we had our own, it would be Save-A-Lot. If we had our own, it would be Aldi's. You see what I'm saying? That's the one thing that has one of the reasons why we had joined ourselves to these other nations because we wanted the better schools, we wanted the better textbooks. You see what I'm saying? We wasn't getting that stuff when we was separated. We got the least, but we made it work. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but we got okay. The inner city still has messed up schools. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, we
still have Save-A-Lot. We still have Save-A-Lot. We still have all of those things. Like, okay, us joining with the oppressor, we never got any. We never like leveled up. We never leveled up.
No.
Like, okay, even
and
like,
that's
go ahead, Slugger.
No, that's what I was saying. I think last week we was talking about it as well. We'll never know how great we can be as long as we are joined to a people that thinks less of us. Like we'll only get ourselves to a certain level, but once we go out on like you for instance, right, Kat? Like you've been working in slavery for years, right? And you know what I mean, you only get to a certain level just working for that oppressor. But then it's like, you know what, if I take these daggone chains off and I work for myself, look how much greater you can be. You know what I mean? Because you're going to work harder for yourself because you have to. You know what I mean? You have to make these decisions. You got to do certain things. So, but when you're working for the oppressor, it's security. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a check. I'm going to have health insurance. You know what I mean? I'm good. I don't have to work as hard because a lot of these things are already provided for me. I just got to do whatever he says. But when you out on your own, now it's like, dang, I got to get health insurance. You know what I mean? I got to get these things. And I got to make sure I have enough money for it. So I'm going to work extra hard and put in my brick so that I can do it. Then it's like, dang, it's not that hard to put this extra work in for myself. Let me see what more I can do. Well, let me do this. Well, now I got now your ideas start to run and you start thinking of other ways to make more. The next you know is like, well, shoot, let me pull my brother into this. Let me pull pull this person into this, get them involved. And the next thing you know, you done built a whole daggone community by your daggone self. So a lot of times we're not going to know exactly what we can actually do and what we can actually accomplish because, like you said, because we're so close to the daggone oppressor. Once we separate from him, and then we have to really rely on ourselves and our own, us resources, then we're going to take that daggone piece of chitlin, and, you know what I mean, and make something amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
because it's not
to say that we eating chitlins. I'm just using that as
it's not because
we'll take the crumb and make something. Yeah.
Because like we look at it like in a sense, it's like you said, it's like we don't even have we don't have representation like in the UN. No. We have no representation as a nation. Like there's no like African American that's there for African American people. Like they're not even there. Like our representation is Joe Biden.
Kamala Khan.
That's who represents for Black people because they say, well, we're all Americans, right? We're all Americans, but we're not all Americans. You know what I'm saying? Because we're a class of people that was brought here to America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, it was people here that was indigenous or whatever. But the reality of it is like that we were the slaves in America. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And for those 400 years, and we never got free from that bondage yet. We just got liberty. You know what I mean? We just got we got emancipated. So it's like, we have some sort of liberty, but we don't have any freedom. So everybody who's on, so we still get controlled by external force. Like there's somebody that says you can't do this, you can do that, you can't do this, you can do that, and then we gotta abide by that, or we suffer the consequences. It's like literally the oppressor controls reward and punishment. He controls it. So long as he controls rewards and punishment, he can control people.
See, I see what you're doing, Cap. You ain't slick. you tapping into Freud in them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You went to the psychological, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see what you did there. I know
Yeah.
exactly where you going there, sir.
Yeah, because reward and punishment, man. That's when you can control that. That's what power is. That's the essence of power. When you can control the rewards and punishment, like he can reward you, and then he can punish you too. And from that punishment is what makes you get in line. You know what I'm saying? When we get in power, and when we can control reward and punishment, then we'll be empowered. But until we understand that concept, we'll forever just be just people. We're just America's like dirty little secret they trying to like sweep under the rug. You know what I mean? Like we're still here. Like we just those niggas who just won't go nowhere. We still here, and it just happens to be a persistent problem that won't ever go away. So they just try to figure out ways to make it go away. You know what I'm saying? So he feels like, okay, since I control the media, if you say anything about that I don't like, then I'm going to shut you off of social media. That's why you got everybody saying unalived.
Right.
Unalived is not even proper English.
No.
It's not proper English, but when we say, you know what I'm saying, my nigga, or yo, what I'm saying, yo, homie, or whatever, they chastise us for that. Like, what's going on, bro? You know how they used to do that? You know how they used to do that? When we used to use, ebonics and vernacular, they'd be like, I don't understand what you're saying, bro. Or what's going on, G? Now they make us we got to say unalived.
Right.
We got to say unalived because they don't want us to say murder.
Right.
Like, how crazy is that?
I've seen some posts from some of the Akim where they be like, man, I was addressing my brother, you know what I mean? And I said, man, get out of here, man. I slapped the shit out of you, you know what I mean? And they was like, yeah, this is violence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you've been flagged and your account has been suspended due to violence. I was like, no, what are you talking about, man? Yeah. My brother was like, he was talking about LeBron James is better than Jordan. I was like, man, I slapped the shit out of you. You're crazy. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden this hate speech, like they don't know how we talk, they don't know how we interact with others. And I'm telling you, like you said, they're going to put more strain on our people. That's why, I welcome Trump into office, man. Look, you know what I mean? Because
this is they want. I ain't mean to cut you off, Slager.
You surprised, sir.
This is what
no, you good.
This is what they want. They want women to just be like this on TikTok. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, hot dogs. I like hot dogs.
Yum, 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 yum.
What have we gotten to, man? Like, what is this world going to, man? I hate it here, man.
Licks on lollipop. Licks on lollipop. Licks on lollipop. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah. I hate this, man. This place is backwards, man.
It is, man.
Absolutely backwards. And that's why, if you a person that's out there and you hear the things that we say and you want to make a change, then it's you too. Like, I'm not saying the people that are here, but if you're not here, you're not here.
Right.
You need to do what you need to do, man, and stop, BSing, man. At the end of the day.
That's why I'm really curious, and not to kind of bring it back up, but I'm really curious to see what the results is going to be of this chick that came out with this song. I'm really curious as to what's it going to be, because now here it is. We always talk about, the industry always putting out this music that's making us look bad, and look at how our women are looking, right? And it's like, all right, well, here's this song now. Now, granted, like I said, the guy got a little touch of ratchet to it. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. You know what I mean? But the message itself, even her saying, y'all need to cover up. You know what I mean? Like telling a woman that she need to cover up, that he don't really care about you. Like, this is what we've been saying. You know what I'm saying? So now she's saying all the right things. Let's see if our women can really get with that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if our men real men, if they can really get behind that, because it shouldn't be no man coming out saying, "Oh, you know what I mean, we should be telling our women to shut up." Well, then you're not getting the message what she's saying.
But all of those niggas just wanna. That's just a new way to get the box. That's okay. It's a wave. Like, okay, and at the end of the day, and I hate to say it like this, but at the end of the day, those types of women who eat that up are the ones that are stupid.
Right.
Right. All women ain't stupid. But those women who eat that up, like them niggas that be like, Grand Rising Queen. Grand Rising Queen. He just wants to have sex with you. He's trying to, those are words that like try to like, they're like terms of endearment to try to build up your self-esteem. It's just like when a person calls you king all the damn time. Hey, king.
That trips me out.
Right.
Yeah, that's weirdo.
Right. It's just them trying to build up your self-esteem. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so a woman can be a queen even if she's just a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And niggas just flip the game to be it. So now it's like the game is not just like the brother who just gonna come up to you and kick game and just tell you he want to have sex. Now it's more so like you got brothers out there that'll do the long game. So they'll you know the long game like Urkel, like Steve Urkel.
The long game, like being
Steve Urkel, he's the king of the long game. This nigga chased Laura for
all the way.
She had sex with everybody.
He chased Laura until he came up with an invention to change himself into another person.
Yeah.
Like he man, good. My man was like, I got to get to this woman, man. I'm just gonna make myself, my chromosomes turn into something. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even still, like that was kind of trippy, like how she was falling all over Stefan. You know what I'm saying? And it was all types of stuff.
Think, like how weak it was, like the message, like we were kids, we didn't really understand that shit, but it was like he had to completely change himself,
right,
to be liked by a girl that he liked, and like it's like, damn, if she don't like you for you, then damn, you know what I mean? And then it was like, but then it was like a short while where he got another girl,
right, and she was bad.
Yeah, she was bad,
and she loved him. And guess what?
Right, but then he didn't like her.
Yeah,
he didn't like her as much after a while.
What was the message that they was trying to push behind that? You know what I mean? Like it was for the girl. It's not who you want. It's who he wants. You know what I'm saying? Because even though Laura didn't want Steve, there was other dudes that Laura was after. And what ended up happening? She ended up getting hurt or something ended up happening.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, with the dudes that she was like, what boyfriend did Laura have? Like, think about it. All the other shows,
mad niggas.
Theo had a girl. You know what I mean? Denise had a boyfriend. What's her name? Vanessa. She had a boyfriend. Rudy even had a boyfriend. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say, you know what I mean? She was messing with Bud for me. I don't even know. No, she was messing with Bud. But I'm just saying, like everybody was in a relationship. Yeah, Bud was that boy. You know what I mean? Because Bud listened to his brother. You know what I mean? And his brother used to tell him stuff about these women out here. You know what I'm saying? But what boyfriend? Name Laura's boyfriend.
None of them, man. She was messing with everybody, man. Yeah,
she didn't have.
She finally settled on Steve Urkel.
Yeah, she finally settled on Steve. Yeah. Matter of fact, no, that was her friend that was getting beat. One of her friends was getting beat.
Yeah,
on the show. Yeah.
That's just crazy, man. That's just a new game, man. That's just a new game. The new game is like the conscious game, the conscious macking game. You know what I'm saying? So now,
I mean, you got your dudes that. You got to know your spiritual. You got to have your spiritualistic. And,
Erykah Badu type of niggas. Those type of niggas. Yeah. The sage burning, the spiritual niggas, all of that.
The woman is God. The woman is God.
Yeah, the woman is God niggas. They all just want to have sex with you, and they gonna get you because they just gonna gas your head up because they know that's what you want to hear. It's just
Right.
That's all it is, man. It's like, remember all the women were falling for that one dude. What's his name? Derek Johnson or whatever. Remember that dude? Derek. He was a dude. He had all these followers, and he was telling men, "Oh, you got to be a real man. Real men don't go 50-50. All this other kind of bull crap. Oh, you cheat. Real men don't cheat." And he was cheating.
Cheating.
He had all those women as followers. And that's why I say sometimes people come out and they say what the opposite sex wants to hear, but they don't necessarily mean it. Right. See what I'm saying? Like remember the white girl, her name was Pearl. She came out for a little while. She was a white girl that was going against all the people she was going against women, saying that women were not as smart as men, women shouldn't make as much as men. And she got like a podcast and everything. She was able to get famous off of that. But then you don't hear from her no more. So sometimes women will say things like they'll be for the opposite sex, and then once you get through the door, you don't really.
And I mean that's how it works. That's how it's always been. And it's like it's crazy because all right, there is some dudes that are genuine and they really want to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? And they might be looked at as weirdos because they sit at the end of the bar and they stare at you like you're the most beautiful thing that they've ever seen. And they don't know how to approach you.
I don't even see how the niggas could even date. I don't see how niggas could even date in this. That's why I'm just like, I'm so glad, man, that I got to get my dating on when I was younger, man. Like
young,
when I was 19. I got a chance to go to the club and dance and go and dance with a girl on the wall. And I got to experience those things. I got to experience, learning how to, practicing before I talked on the phone to a girl. You know what I'm saying? I came from the era where we had to get a girl's phone number, and then man, you being a young nigga, I had to practice what I was gonna say. Like,
listen, man, I remember. Listen, Cat. Listen, man, you about to see now. You taking it back, man. I remember I used to be like this. I used to be like,
you used to be like what?
Had a light on like this, right? And then you'd be like, "Hey Alexa, play Jodeci." And you'd be like, you had the music playing in the background. Like, hey girl, what's going on? Yeah, yeah. You didn't even say hello. You had to say hello different. You ain't say hello like, hey, how you doing? You used to be like, hello.
You know what? It's crazy now, man. Like, you go into a club, they don't even have a dance floor no more. The whole dance floor is just sections. The whole club is sections now, man. You can't they don't even promote dancing or nothing, man. You just gotta have a section. If you don't have a section, then you might as well just kill yourself. You go to the club.
You know what? That's crazy because it's like, now, like, and I think it's because of I think we talked about this before. You know what I mean? It's not just the look of it. Sometimes it's the convenience of it all too. You know what I mean? But you're right, man. You go into the club and you just standing there looking at everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless you like, we ain't got no problem talking to people. But other than that, what you do? Like, look around. Next time y'all go out to the clubs, man, look around and I bet you're gonna see a bunch of dudes looking at each other and a bunch of women dancing in a circle, slapping each other's butt.
They be like this.
I mean?
They be like
yeah.
This. They be in the club. They're in the club like this.
Yep. See, the men, they looking down while the women is like this.
Yeah. Women dance with their phones.
Dance with their phones.
Yeah.
And if you go, don't dare just try to go up in there and holler at you because she gonna look at you. You know what I mean? Stare at you for a minute and then she gonna be like, all right, yeah, you're all right.
Yeah, it's old school, man. Like it's not the same that it used to be.
We used to dance, used to have ball.
That day is over with, man. They like the generals even talking about it. They don't want R&B out there now. There's barely any R&B out. It's all they don't want.
R&B in the club?
No, just R&B out. Like,
you
don't really hear too much of the R&B like you did, like, you know, in the 90s, early 2000s. You don't hear that type. Now you might have a few out like Summer Walker and who else, some other, you know, other people like that, but
it's depressive music though. Like you listen to a lot of that music, it's not you know, R&B had a little, you know, had a little bump to it, a little happiness to it.
He was saying something too about like they don't promote that because it was more like R&B was more like heterosexual.
Yeah, kind of.
You know what I'm saying? It's more man woman type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's men specifically for women, and it's women specifically for men. But now that type of stuff could be considered offensive to, you know, because then they be like, well, why does he have to be just singing to a cisgender woman?
Right.
Why can't he? You know, just like it's jacked up. I'm glad I was able to get all that in. You know,
because now you don't know what you're getting
get all
yourself
that.
into.
What do you say?
I said because now you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Man.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, man. It's a whole bunch of Transformers out here, and they're not out here for no reason, man. They're out here because there's men that are actually sleeping with them.
Right.
There's men that's actually out here messing with them and giving them play and being on the down low, and niggas who are doing it because they're curious, doing it because they, you know, they're confused about their sexuality. All of those different things are happening now. And it brings me back to this point that I've been wanting to say since we started saying it. 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. The reason why you see what's going on is gonna people look at that and they say, oh, this is crazy. You know, it's going that way because the world is like, okay, the Transformers have duped women. They duped women. They duped women into accepting them in the beginning. And when they would, you say?
Yep.
And then when they got women on their side, they turned on them. They turned on them. And then they say, "Oh, you're a cisgender woman. You're just a bleeder. You know, you're a bleeder. You got a bonus hole."
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, they said that. You know,
that's crazy. Yeah, they did. They definitely did.
You just got a bonus hole, and now black women feel betrayed.
Right.
What did you think they were going to do?
So that's why they say, well, I gotta make, you know, what I have match what some of these daggone Transformers got. So I'm gonna go get a BBL. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna get like that one video that I think you had posted when they was asking all the women. There's like, you know, do men prefer a natural body or BBL? And all the women was like BBL. And then they went and asked the men the same question. And all of them said natural. They don't listen to us, man. They're not listening. So they didn't listen to that. You know, hopefully they'll listen to that and see that, okay, you know, he wants the natural look. You know, even if I got a pancake booty, somebody gonna like that pancake.
Yeah, somebody gonna like that pancake. Ugly women in the hood that got kids. There's plenty of ugly women. Right. Well, what you think is ugly, but there's other. That's true. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
I knew a brother that only messed with ugly women. You know what I mean? I knew he ain't had no problem. Nah, man, she got to be because, you know, they know how to treat a man. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he did was mess. I got another brother, man. His name Bobby, man. Little small boy. You know what I mean? Look, that's all he do is mess with Big Jones. You know what I mean? That's his thing. You know what I'm saying? You got brothers that just like real skinny Jones. I remember I got my one friend. He used to be like, I like little panties. I was just like, you like little girls? He's like, no, I just like real skinny girls. I'm like, all right. You don't want no friction or nothing.
Yeah, that's what he like, man. You know, it's just like, of course, you know, I believe like, you know, we're waking up because it's only so much that you can really, you know, put a person through. But I just think that everything right now is going to move women because it's going to be a movement because women are going to get tired of all that ratchet shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess you could say there might be a time and place for it, you know, maybe at a club or something like that. But in normal everyday life, man, you know, it's a time when you got to cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn right.
Yeah, you got to calm the hell down. You know what I'm saying? And you got to raise your family. Like to have kids, seeing videos of kids, you know, twerking, you know, little kids. Like this is no joke. I was walking down the street. I was walking to the corner store, and I seen it was like 3 or 4 little girls. They probably had to be like maybe 7, and they were like ducked off, like twerking. You know what I mean? Like twerking, like you know, like maybe, you know, like they see like the older women do. And I seen, and it looked like they were like hiding from like the view of like grown-ups or whatever when they were doing it. And I was just like peeped it out. And I just was like, I just took a mental note and was just like, man, this is wild, man. And they were over there just imitating what they see their mom probably do in front of them. Or because I remember when I was a kid, man, you know, my mom would always say, stay in a child's place. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't make our kids, like back in the day, like, and I'm not even that old, but I remember my mom would tell the kids to get out. Like we would have to go play. You know what I'm saying?
If they was talking or if they had a friend over or if they on the phone,
Right. You couldn't just get in an adult's conversation too. Like
no, hell no, man. You get slapped in the second.
Right. They'll pop you in your mouth or pop you in the back of your head, tell you to stay in the child's place, and they'll tell you to leave the room. It's like these women are like twerking. I got a video I can show you. These women are twerking and the little kids are smacking them on the butt like their homegirls do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's really going on. And it's because the father's not in the home. He's nowhere. Where the hell is he at? He ain't nowhere, you know, but he's gone. And now you got women that are raising the children. You know, for whatever reason, the brother's not there. And I'm not saying that every situation is the same. You know, some brothers just leave because they just haven't grown up or whatever. But, you know, in some cases, man, it'd be the woman. A lot of cases, it'd be the woman. And the nigga don't want to deal with that. So he like, man, look, man, I'll just come back later when the kid grows up. You know what I'm saying? And because, I mean, I've been there. I've had to go through BS to see my daughter and all kinds of stuff like that. I come from that. I was on child support, you know, so it's like,
hey, Ken, come here.
From both sides, you know what I mean?
Yo, real quick, Cat. What you doing now, man? Watch your feet, bro. Yo, real quick, Cat. I just want to give a quick recognition to my young boy, man. Slide through here real quick. Boy, get yourself on camera one time, man. There's Cam in the building, man.
You were doing good with that. What's going on, man? You doing a good job with that with editing those videos too.
You just ran away. Yeah, well, he said he can't hear you, Cat. Because
I said you doing a real good job with those videos, like editing those videos.
Yeah, he said you're doing an excellent job editing those videos, man.
Thanks.
You know what I mean, we appreciate all the work you do.
Because that's what we need, man. We need kids to edit these videos.
That's right. Yo, been down. Just let them see you in the camera, man.
That's what we need. We need. Oh, damn! Get back off the camera.
Like, we should take your makeup off, son. Like, nah.
Nah, but man, that's good work you're doing, man. Like that's what we need. Like he been knew how to do TikTok.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Now he getting busy, getting real active with it. And I done created him a page, and we're gonna start doing some work with him too.
We living in a time where he can make $1 million. He can.
Damn right.
That dude, iShowSpeed. You know what I'm talking about, right? iShowSpeed.
You know iShowSpeed.
Yeah. Let's see iShowSpeed. Let's see what his net worth is.
He checking his net worth. See how much
I'm checking iShowSpeed. How old is iShowSpeed?
No.
How old is he?
Maybe like 21.
He said like 21.
Right,
like 21.
When he came out, he was a teenager. So
he came out when he was a teenager.
What is the net worth of iShowSpeed? The net worth of iShowSpeed, it got on here like 12 million.
12 mil.
But it's way more than that.
Yeah, give me some money, man.
Okay, it says, how much does he earn? Okay, it says a source estimated that he earns about 5.5 million a year from YouTube alone. Besides, he also makes around 1.3 million from donations and super chats during the streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So you got young kids, man, that is making $5 million a year. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. You know, it's crazy. I'll be talking to them about this type of stuff all the time because, you know, a lot of these kids, what they're doing when they're watching these videos is they're watching others how to do it, how to get the bag. You know what I mean? And it's just like, dude, you realize that as young as you are, like we ain't had the platforms that these kids had. I wish we had the YouTube back in the day. You know what I mean? I wish we had these things because, man, we would be millionaires by now. We would have been used those platforms. You know what I mean? You know how many freaking movies we used to make, me and my homies back in the day? You know what I mean? Just neighborhood stuff and doing like, you know, DJing parties and stuff like that. We could have been had like what's the DJ name that be on the joint with the hats? You know what I mean? D Nice. Man, we could have been had, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, one of my homies now, you know what I mean, he went on, it's not Bigo, it's some other type of platform. But he go on there and he spins. All he do is spins on Saturdays. And it's like one of the best joints that's out. And he making bread off of that now. Like he could have been doing that way back then. Because how many times did we just sit in the basement and they practicing their art, getting ready for the parties on the weekend? You know what I'm saying? And we just sitting there talking trash and you know what I mean? That's a podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the stuff that they have, access to nowadays, it's so many kids that it doesn't pay to be lazy and not do nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You should be finding a way to be the first at something, because a lot of these dudes that's making the bread right now, it's because they were the first to do one thing. I'm the first person to play Roblox on the internet, and now I'm making millions of dollars. I'm the first person to unbox sneakers, and now I'm making $1 million. I'm the first person to unwrap a toy, and now I'm making millions of dollars. Like, all you got to do is just be the first at something, and there's still a lot of first to be. Mm-hmm. You could be the first. You could be the first person to do this right here. You could be the first person. All you do on a video is drink a bottle of water real fast and go like this at the end.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be many of people that's going to sit there and watch it. And all you got to say, all right, man, I just need 100 more followers, and I'm going to down this whole bottle of water and then smash it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be just for you. And you're going to get 100,000 people to just go ahead and just so that you can drink that bottle of water. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'm about to subscribe.
Just like, and then make that face afterwards. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Hey, look, for the people that's in here right now, can you play your skit real quick for the people that's in here?
Okay, Comic Con. Let me go ahead and get that John queued up.
Yeah, we about to play the video from the skit, hot off the press.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Oh, you know, I'm probably just hanging out with the fellas. You know what I mean? Go to the club or something. I'll be right back.
I say I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up.
Whole time, I don't even mess with them like that. You know what I'm saying?
Where you going now?
Come on, baby. You already know I gotta go to work. All right?
I say I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up.
Fuck that job. You're gonna have a good time, man. Let's get it.
Where y'all going?
Oh, just going to a music part, man. We'll be right back.
I say I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up.
Shoot. He be all right.
Dad, you gonna choose her over me? Your own flesh and blood, your child?
You have your own life.
Bitch, all you bitches kept and say you don't need a man. Leaving when he building, but you need a plan. It's a miss of women in demand too. I'm nothing like that drama you put your man through. I say I cook, I clean, I fuck, I shut up.
That picture right there. What's that? Where was that picture that took that you put when you was a kid?
So that it's a huge story behind that picture, man. A long time ago, we was at I think that was at my aunt's crib. So I was always a clown, of course, and we had like Sunday school, and I was a terror in that, like in the class and everything. So afterwards, I got in trouble, right? So my aunt sat us down, and she was telling us about see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. And we literally had to sit there for, it was so long. And she finally got me to shut up because I still was asking questions. I still was, but that was a punishment. What you see right there was a punishment.
You put your hand over your face. Well, could you put the picture right up there?
Come on, sir.
Okay, who's the other brother in the that got his hands over his eyes? Why has he got his hands over his eyes?
So that's see no evil. So basically, I would get us all in trouble because of my mouth. You know what I mean? I was always getting us in trouble, either having them laughing, having us do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So she made us sit there, and I had to put my hand on my mouth because I would speak no evil. He see no evil, and my other cousin. These are my cousins. Now, the one that got his hand over his eyes, that's my cousin Chris. You know what I mean? That's the one I talk about all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin Chris. So that's see no evil. And then my cousin Brandon, he a little bit further over. He got his hands over his ears.
So who took the picture?
I want to say it was my aunt that took the picture.
Cause that's like a good picture, man. That's like a picture that like what you're using it for right now. Like remember we were talking earlier, like the Wayans brothers. Like when their stuff comes on, they show that video of Marlon and Sean. This is just like that type of thing. Like this is like a good picture that like you've been using like before your skits come on for your entertainment thing. Yeah. It's a good picture. Yeah. And it's when you were a kid too, so that adds to it too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a dope picture.
Come on, most sign crazy. Yeah, man. And it's like every so time when I remember when I found this, we was in, I think it was in Florida. I was in Florida, and I found that picture. And my grandma might have been there. My grandma might have took this picture. It might have been my grandma that took the picture. But I remember when I found it, I was like, yo, I remember this, man. We was on, I stayed on punishment. You can ask any of my homies. You know what I mean? I stayed on punishment, man. But I remember that picture. I remember what happened that day. That was on a Sunday, man. And we had came back from Sunday school and church and all that type stuff. And that was the summer I had stayed with my aunt and them. And it was one hell of a summer because this was my first time like really being in the hood. You know what I mean? And I mean like wrestling on pissy mattresses and all that. You know what I mean? Just coming from a dude that was raised in Mount Airy. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of mouth. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of mouth, and my mouth was just catching us. Was always getting us in trouble. So my aunt sometimes would try to make an example. You know what I mean, of me, and a lot of times, she would just say no, only because I guess she felt because I was from uptown that it was a silver spoon, and I always got that I was spoiled and stuff, but I definitely wasn't. And so it was like sometimes she would make it rough on us because she thought I was privileged, and she would just be like, no, you can't have this. So I had a mouth, man. I was like, man, you tripping. Why you know what I mean? Why can't we go swimming? You know what I mean? Because you keep asking, and then every so time you ask, I'm gonna say no. You know what I mean? Why can't I have? I gotta drink water with the cereal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Why you got milk with your cereal and we gotta drink water with ours?
Yeah, water.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, water. Like, let me tell you something. You know what's really good, and only because you know what I mean. It was a good experience. Oreos and water, man.
Yeah. Damn. All right.
Oreos and water, man.
Yeah. That's rough.
Yeah.
That's a rough one. Damn.
Yeah. It's, believe it or not, it's really no big difference because of the sugar that's in a lot of the cereals, and you don't realize like it's the sugar actually gets it in the water. You don't even notice you eating it with water.
Yeah.
It's like it's because it was so much sugar in the daggone cereal that you ever had sugar water? You never had sugar water before?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you know what I mean? So it was like, it was nothing. But she would have milk.
Uh-huh. Damn.
Like, did you put milk in yours?
That's crazy. Yeah,
it was. Yeah, she was crazy. She was one of the crazy part is she was like my favorite aunt.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And it was like, growing up, you know what I mean? She was like one of my favorite aunts and stuff. But she taught me a lot that summer. You know what I mean? And I wanted to go back again. And me and my cousin Chris and Bram, man, like, ooh wee. You know what I mean? And my cousin Chris, he like one of my favorite cousins. So, even to this day, even though, we go back and forth all the damn time. But,
Yeah. So yeah, man. What time is it over there? Shit, it's like what, almost 1:30, right?
Yeah, it's like 1:17.
Yeah, it's 11 here.
Yeah.
The night just getting started.
Yeah.
I can still go out.
Yeah, you
go out right now.
Oh, where you at right now? Where you at?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Yeah. Now you probably don't want to go out.
Oh yeah, they were like, get him, nigger. They're
gonna be like,
get out of here, nigger. Yeah.
Like there he is. That's the one I saw earlier.
But you know what the crazy thing is, man. Like I've been all over the place, and I haven't ran into like any white person that was like that wasn't nice.
Yeah, kind of.
Everyone, even when I was in Alabama, I was like, for sure, these crackers gonna be racist. And I went up, they was like, hey, how you doing, boss? I'm like, boss. Like, damn. He's like, hey, I'm gonna get everything off the truck right now. I'll be right back. All right, I got you, boss. I'm like, boss.
All right.
I went down, I went like all through, like going through like Louisiana, going through different places like that. And I'm not saying that they're not, you don't run into the racism, but I know that like I was shocked when I went into certain places that I was for sure knew it was like known to be a racist place, and they didn't act that way. They were like, hey, how are you? I'm like,
how are you?
Yeah, they're like, how tall are you? That always, I'm gonna get a shirt that says, my height on it.
Right.
I don't play basketball, and this is my height. That might work for like tall dudes or something, because that's all people. They like I walk in places, they'll be like 6'6", right? 6'7", right? Even if it's wrong, I'll be like, yeah.
That's about right.
Because I just get tired of hearing it so much, man. I can only imagine like what women go through,
Ooh wee.
Women,
they be like, you're a tall glass of water.
Like women, women, like even if a woman like try to screw her face up, so she don't want because she don't want nobody talking to her, a nigga will still be like, why your face all screwed up, ma? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You having a bad day? I can make you smile. You know what I'm saying? It's like women, boy, they probably get it hard, man. I'm trying to tell you.
They definitely do, because I am that one. I'm sorry. Like if your face is all screwed up and you're unapproachable, that's my cue. Like that's the one I want to talk to, because she's trying to fight everybody else off. I don't want the inviting one. You know what I mean? I want the one that's like, you know what I mean? Just like, oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, great. That's the one I want to talk to, because ain't just anybody going to approach that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one I'm going to come right after and make you smile.
Real quick, like a sidebar, like when I go to these hotels and stuff, when I'm in like nice hotels, whatever, they like when I check out because the room still be like the bed still be made up. Like the bed still be made up. Like I don't really be like using nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I just can't get past like what people be doing in those rooms. Like just imagine like whatever bed you on. I know this gonna fuck you up for that. But just imagine like how many people fucked on the bed you about to lay on. Like how many people, how many white people, how many Hispanics, how many black people, how many people have like fucked on this bed?
Like, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? This is the second time you did this, right? But it seemed like it's like as soon as you get comfortable, right? Because I'm sitting here watching you, and I seen how you sat back in the chair, and then you was like, you know, it's something else about these hotels.
Yeah, because
like you got comfortable for a second. Was like, wait a minute, I can't get comfortable in here, man.
Yeah, like
how many people did this?
Like the couch, like I'm not even sitting on that couch because how many people fucked on this couch? You know what I'm saying? How many like women been, you know what I mean? All over the couch. I'm gonna say that all over the couch. Like, how many like, how many like videos was shot in this room? You know what I mean?
Good night. Good night.
I be thinking about shit like that. Like this shit is just nasty, man. Like remember we went down to went down to it was Captain Talwar. It was Captain Talwar. It was Captain Arya. It was Yashamai, and it was Raj. We was down in Atlantic City. We went down to Atlantic City, and I was about to get a room on the beach, but Captain Talwar was like, "Hey, once you get a room over here with us, everybody's at the Super 8." So I'm like, "Nah, Cap, because I don't really like going to places like that." And he was like, "Man, it's cool. We all in here. It's all good." So I go into the place to go, rent the room, and when I go in there, it smells like cigarettes in the office. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh man, you already know what it is.
Yeah, it smells like cigarettes. So I'm like, then they give me the room. The room was like, it was dirty. It was like a dirty room, right? A dirty, clean room. So when we were done chilling at Atlantic City, I was like, "All right, y'all, man, I'm out." I was like, "Here, I gave the room key." I was like, "Who want a room? Whoever want a room, y'all can have the room. I'm not going back to go sleep in that room." And they was like, "Come on, man, you drunk, man? You should stay here." I'm like, "I ain't drunk." You know what I mean? I'm about to get on this road and go home. You know what I mean? They like, "Nah, man, you should stay, or whatever." So I ended up coming back to the room. And no lie, I slept on the bed like this, like I slept on the top of the bed, on the top, like everything was still made up. I sat like that and had my cover on, and I slept like for the whole night. Like I'm like I get it. Some of these rooms, like okay, if it's clean, I could sleep in it, but it's like now I pretty much like. If over there, like on the bed, I have like my blanket and my pillow, and I use that as to lay on top of it. So I'll lay on the bed, but I'll lay on the made up bed. I don't get in the sheets.
Trying to get at it.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the sheets. Now if it's like a hotel room where I like paid a little bit more money for, then yeah. But like these rooms like this, I don't get all in the rooms. Some people they get in the bed. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck.
We won't. Nah, man. My it's because of my red, man. Like I remember back in the day, with my mom's, we used to travel up and down the road and go to like different churches back in the day. This is my real experience of like eating in black restaurants. You know what I mean? And all that type stuff. And I remember we used to stay in hotels like that all the damn time. All the time. Man, being with my red and her daggone package that she brings, it's like, forget about it, man. If we see one thing wrong. Like I remember that one time we all went, where was we at? Remember it was me, you, Thashium, Mataza Pai, want to say it was North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say we was going down North Carolina, and we stopped at that one hotel. And we when we walked in, we seen the water line. Like they just had a flood. They just had a leak up in the hotel, but they didn't say anything about it. You know what I mean? So we went into the room, and of course I had my ribs kit, and I took that John, and I ain't even had to search. It was a big old bed bug just crawling on the bed.
That was when we went to that hotel?
Yeah. Remember?
Yeah, I remember in North Carolina, right?
It was a big old John. And I was like, yo, I don't even need this daggone light to expose. Look at this shit. He's like, yo, that's crazy. So then we left. We ended up going to another hotel, but they gave us the same rate as the hotel we was going to stay in. You know what I mean? And then that's when, remember, Thacion hooked us up with the whole discounts and everything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I see you now, it's like now ever since then, nah, bro.
Yeah, you gotta pay that. You gotta pay that at least that $120 a night.
Yeah,
$130. You know, like Holiday Inn, they'll give you breakfast in the morning. So I look at the $130, not bad because you know you get the breakfast. And they be having some good breakfast sometimes too.
Yo, remember the hotel we was at in New York though?
Yeah, don't even get me on that. That was this room was bigger than that room. You know what I mean?
Cat was able to touch both walls.
Yeah,
putting his hands up.
Man. That's just crazy, man. Like
New
York is ridiculous, man. Like this room here it was bigger than that room. That's crazy. This room is just like a regular room. But yeah, man. So yeah, man. So you know, we definitely need to do this again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
most definitely.
Yeah,
so when that's what we'll do is like when you on the road, you know what I mean, we'll do a remote John. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sometimes me and Kat will probably still be in the studio or whatever. But you know what I mean, every now and again we can just do it from our cribs or whatever. You know what
I try to still stay, you know, connected. Even if I'm away, I still try to find some way to stay connected because, you know, when you do like trucking and all that kind of stuff, any form of trucking, it could take you away from the truth if you're not away from the truth. I don't want to say like the truth, but I want to say it could take you away from the school for a long time if you're lost in the shit. Because there are brothers who can I haven't seen them, you know, because they're doing trucking. But I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be always here. If wherever I'm at, I want to be close to a school. Or if I'm going down to Vegas tomorrow, you know, I'm driving down there because I just got to get the hell out of this zone right here. And I think Vegas is like the closest like main city that I know I can find a load going out of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to Vegas, and so I'm gonna just link up with the brothers in Vegas and just, you know, see what the hell they doing tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
Yeah, after council, you know, we got council tomorrow, but you know, once we get done with that, and then I'm gonna see what brothers is doing, and you know, if I can stay at one of their cribs or something like that, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Hey man, if you that's I know from the school it's probably about a good 2-hour drive, man. But I would definitely to the canyons.
Oh yeah,
man. Let me tell you something, man. That was an amazing experience, man. If you that close, I'd still say, you know what I mean. But man, matter of fact, going to Vegas, you get a little bit closer. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be riding through some shit too. I got my new video coming out too.
Word.
For my trucking channel, I got a new video. It's on FTJ Trucking, right? F.
That's right.
Means like FUCK. T is that, and J is job. F that job. Inspired by Shar 2G. His music inspired the whole channel, and so what I do is I have a box truck channel where I chronicle everything that I go through while I'm out here on the road, and you know, for brothers or sisters that might want to get into the business, you know, you can see the bumps and bruises that I take along the way, you know, because I've been doing it now. Today, it's the next day. I have 6 months in the business so I got videos that, you know, show everything that I'm doing, and ups and downs, everything. But I got my latest video. I'm uploading. I have it ready right now. I'm going to upload it, and it's my ride from New York to Salt Lake City.
I would have to say it's man, definitely y'all want to subscribe to that channel, man. It's very entertaining. You know what I mean? And you got the good shots, you know what I mean, showing the mountains and everything, you know what I mean, in the background and stuff like that. But it's a lot of information on your shows. I watch it all the daggone time. So, you know what I mean, it's not a boring show. I've seen a lot of those trucking channel joints, you know what I mean, and a lot of it is cat. You know what I mean? And the one thing about your show is that you bring out the real, you know what I mean? You bring out the real, talk about, you know what I mean, how you go to that. I know it's crazy, but even just talking about the bathroom situations, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And everything, like how like everything you break down is just dope and stuff that you have to get for the truck to prepare, because a lot of these people they listen to some of these other people and they just think, oh, it's just easy. You know what I mean? You let them know the real, you know what I mean, behind it. So that, and of course, you know what I mean, what it's like to be in the truck and living it up out of the truck and being in cold weather and how to prepare for it and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean, big ups to you and that show, man. That show is, that channel, because there should be a lot more people watching that joint, because that joint is real.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I got a video, and then you can check out Instagram is _FTJ Trucking. You know what I mean? And I'm actually gonna put out Shar's video where he's actually performing the song, just to show. I got a lot of I got a video ready to go right now. I uploaded one this morning, and I'm about to upload another one tonight when I get off of this call. FTJ Trucking on FTJ.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna be getting my channel up pretty soon. You know what I mean? Right now it's just Azal War, you know what I mean, on YouTube. I got all the videos up on that joint, on that one. I got Azal War on Instagram. You know what I mean? You can definitely check that out. And then of course Strong Light Entertainment on TikTok. So definitely check out those channels, man. But pretty soon I'm gonna be stepping my game up, you know what I mean, really try to do this comedy thing, man. So it's I'm starting out with the skits, you know what I mean, but eventually I'm gonna try to get on somebody's stage, man, and then really let it loose. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, you know what I mean? But right now, just building it up and starting with these videos for right now. And we're gonna see what happens, man.
I'm gonna go show a little bit of it, and then we're gonna just go out. We just go out to that. I'll show a little bit of the channel, and then you can just subscribe to the channel, and I'll just show y'all. I'll just show you like the intro, just the beginning, and that'll be that.
That's right. All right, and with that, man,
you're gonna get 1 million followers doing that shit. That's funny as hell. Booyaka shot. Yeah, man. So I'm out here in Vegas right now, in the desert actually, and I'm on my way up to Seattle, Washington. I only got 4 pieces. It's like some audio visual stuff. I gotta drop it off on Sunday, so it's about 17 hours. I'm going through the desert for real. Yeah, look, you don't believe me? Look at this. That's the desert. Now, this is definitely like not a place that I would want to be, you know what I mean, at night, riding through here at night, because what the hell are you gonna do if something go down? So, and I'm riding through Oregon too to get to Washington, so I'm not quite sure how it's gonna look like going through there, but if it looks too crazy, then I'm gonna just take it down, once it get too, dark outside until it, then I'll just continue in the daytime. But I got till Sunday to get it there. So I'm gonna just roll on through, get it going and get it there. And y'all already know how we do it. You know what I mean? Just give me a thumbs up. Just annihilate the like button, you know what I'm saying? And then just, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. You know what I mean? And if you do, consider subscribing to the channel. That's all I can ask from you. You know what I'm saying? So we out here in the damn desert on our way to Washington, Seattle, Washington, not DC, Seattle, Washington, on the other side of the damn earth, because I'm from the East Coast. All right, so let's get it. Y'all already know how the show is going to start, and here we go right now.
Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Hey, fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, bitch, I done had enough. Fuck that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Hey, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on soul. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, now these bitches, they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promised nigga this, promised nigga that. Want my ass to work and bring that paper back. Sharp, where you been? I've been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Put that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow.
Well, how do? I'm out here in the wilderness, man. I'm out here in, damn, this is the desert. Look at this, man, behind me, man. Straight desert out here, man. Look at those views over there. You know what I'm saying? This is like literally like a rest area, like on the side of the road, literally. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit chilly out here too. It is like the beginning, it's like the middle of the day and it's still kind of cool out here, more than it was like down in Vegas or whatever, but you know, just still rolling. It's like snow-capped mountains, man. Look at that. In the middle of the desert, man. That's crazy. And look, if y'all can look, I could walk out to the road and there's nobody coming in that direction and nobody in the other direction. I'm literally out here, man. One of the benefits of OTR, man, is you get to see amazing, spectacular views like this right here, man. And I just had to pull over just to show y'all so that you could take it in. Yeah, man, that's right. Here in Seattle, man, Seattle, Washington, man. All right, so it's locking, man. I just wanted to show y'all that, man. So y'all can check out more, man, on my channel, man. FTJ Trucking, man. And it just, you know, chronicles everything. I got a new video dropping once I get off the phone, off the video, man. But, you know, subscribe to the channel, man. And, you know, if you interested in getting into the business without, you know, getting into the trucking business without a CDL, then, you know, hit up the videos, subscribe to the channel. And then also you can ask me any question or whatever if you're interested. All right. So that's all I got.
Right. All right, word, man. You still got a couple folks up in there, man.
Yeah, they yeah, you don't want to go nowhere because it's like they've been chilling. Yeah, they've been chilling for a minute, man.
Word.
Like, and I got a lot of different videos, and you know, just all different places or whatever.
Yeah, you doing it up, sir. You doing it up, man. Trying to tell you, I need to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, definitely, yeah. Like even I'll be breaker 19, breaker 19, hitting up to Oklahoma where the good old boys roam. And we about to go up there, you know, watching out for these speed traps. Everybody keep it locked. The freaks definitely come out at night, and we're out here to get them, all right? Man, you a bitch. Hey, guys, what? You a bitch. I'll pull over this next truck stop and whoop your motherfucking ass. Yeah, I be on there talking crazy to them crackers.
Oh shoot.
Yo, they be laughing, at me, man, because I be like, yo, the real Jews is black, man. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And they be talking. Some of them they be laughing at me because I just bust through and start cussing and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo, that's funny as hell.
All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man.
Like, man, that's crazy.
He'll be like, yeah, this is crazy. He's like,
that's
yeah,
crazy,
this is cool, but you're crazy.
You're crazy.
All right, y'all, man. Rude of speech, man. On the road, remote.
That's right.
But I appreciate y'all, man. The ones who've been chilling out, man, staying down with us, man. It's like 11:41 over here where I'm at, so I know it's like way past that over there. But Little Loud, man. I see everybody back here, man. Make sure y'all pay y'all Passover fees, man, and get right.
That's right.
Passover, because do not call me the week of talking about you ain't got a ride.
Good night.
I'm going to turn my phone off. All right. Now, I'm not going to turn my phone off, but just don't put me in the situation where I got to do something. All right.
Right.
All right. No sweat, man. I'm out of here, Isaiah Ward.
All right, man. Lord Christ, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Peace out to everybody. Shalom.
Shalom.